back. I had to switch computers. I don't know what was going on. Um, it's just a laggy process. There's probably something that I don't understand about Python. I mean, there's everything that I don't understand about Python-based systems. Even what Python is. Maybe I'll find out at some point. Maybe not, but what I'm finding out is that I can be as ignorant as I am of everything related to information systems and still be pulling off this data archive system because ChatGPT is super helpful in these instances. Um, okay, so what happened while we were waiting? Um, I asked because I had begun by creating the OneDrive folder over here on a MacBook Air that doesn't have a ton of memory or what do you call it storage. Like I guess memory is something about how fast a computer goes, and I guess storage is like, the terabyte, half terabyte. Not even that. I think this is like kind of the standard 256 or 265 gigabytes that you get on a Mac. There's only about 30 to 80 gigabytes left. So, I don't know what it was. I think I want to just lay in bed and figure out Mem Palace because I had insomnia last night and a migraine and I couldn't sleep. But I also just I love what I'm doing right now. I wanted to just go further with it. I installed Mem Palace. Oh no, I heard about Mem Palace while I was scrolling. And so then I went and got this lightweight laptop and laid in bed and worked on, I don't know if you still don't know if you call it installing or not, because you're not downloading something. Um, like you go into you create a folder, you open the folder in the terminal, and then you start copying code into it. And that connects the memories that you put in this folder in this palace to your online um, chat. So I was having laggy troubles, and what I found when I came over to this PC was that the folders I had created in my OneDrive were syncing and showing up on OneDrive online on the Mac, but over here on the PC, when I went online to look at the folders, they weren't showing up. It wasn't syncing. I also discovered that um, depending on where I looked at OneDrive, like when I looked at OneDrive down here on the blue cloud, it was showing me these TXT files that had been created. Um, but when I give it again, I'm showing up online. So when here we have OneDrive parked up here, pride of place. But when I went to the Mem Palace folder and selected, I right clicked, it was empty. So this installation I wondered about, that's a question for later. But when I accessed OneDrive from the D drive, Okay, something's happened now. I don't understand. This was working a minute ago. So always keep on device. That's clear. I've refreshed. I don't understand what the deal is. So the other problem is that when I was investigating this, I had to remind chat that it had told me to create a folder AI memory, and it had also told me to create a folder named Mem Palace. Uh, and so that came up when it was helping me figure out what happened, why it was sync not happening from that computer to this computer. And that's the folder naming issue that keeps coming up again and again between chat and I. So I gave a status update that I wanted to go to A, return to step 47, additionally ask about the file conversation imports, step-by-step instruction, then again, go back to step 47. Uh, and the concerns about switching to this laptop. So do I need codecs? Because this codecs pop-up keeps coming up and I don't know what that is. And so I just told chat to me yes or no. On the inside, yes, you can seek Mem Palace via OneDrive. No, you do not need codecs. So I can just ignore that. Next time I get an option to don't show again, I'll click that. Step one on your PC laptop, open OneDrive, find your folder, AI memory or Mem Palace. Right click, select, keep always on device. I did that. Somehow it's not working again at the moment. You only need one memory. Which one are you keeping? Reply A or B. And then um, in the message, keeping folder B. So should be able to snap with that. Enter. Press enter twice. That's good to know. You don't have to do shift enter. You just have to press enter twice if you want your message to send, I guess. We need to check that scientifically. We fix one thing at a time and prevent repeats. You now keep Mempalace. Issue OneDrive not synced the same on Mac versus PC. Open OneDrive, click Settings. On your PC. OneDrive. Settings. Go to Account. Account. Choose folders. Okay. Check. Is Mempalace selected? Checked. Let's see. Let's see what it is. I did so. I didn't even see it. Oh, it's weird. What here? Ah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, I selected. Up to date. Files are synced. Fine, synced. Oh, wait. Okay, so now I'm supposed to right click Mempalace to free up space. Guess we're backing down. Wait 2 to 3 seconds. Fine, zwei, drei, und zwei. Right click, always keep on device. Forces OneDrive to re-download Mac version. Done. Oops. I did use terminal on Mac. Maybe that's where the sync confusion is coming from. So I'm going to close that. Going to close that. Going to close that. To sleep. I wonder if humming this song is why it took so long for YouTube to check my video for copyright. Maybe it thought I was the original. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Oh, wait, that's today's video. Confusing myself. That lack of sleep starting to really hit. So this video is for tomorrow. The current one is for heute, today. Let's make that 7:15 p.m. and schedule. Okay. On your PC, open Mem Palace folder again. No. So let's check up here, see if both of these are saying the same thing. Like sometimes getting AI involved makes things unnecessarily tedious. So free up space. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now let's always keep on device. I mean, like, what is the deal? I mean, like, there should also even be the the inbox folder in there, it should be showing something. Something is, let's close this window. It's telling me it's synced. Show me in the folder. Okay, let's just open it. Don't understand. Why is this empty? Fuck hell. These are the, I mean, like, would it be faster? God, I don't want to do all of that again. It was so much work. It was really a lot of work. Where have you gone? Oh. So, let's see what chat has to say. I have the feeling we're in some kind of a loop that we don't need to be in. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it underscore Mem Palace here? Yeah, maybe there's a PowerShell force option. In the past, it takes us a while to get to this suggestion, but we've been there before, so I understand that it can exist for certain things. And this is definitely one of those things. But I'm also concerned that the file name is not quite the same, and I don't know why that would be. There is a force reset, but we use the correct OneDrive method answer. So PowerShell force not needed, OneDrive reset, correct tool. Before I do that, also, I believe I'm in the wrong fucking Mempalace. I don't understand. Yeah. Oh my God. Ah. Went through a lot of hell because of that. Neither of us caught it. Jesus. Yeah, that was always empty. Jesus Christ. They're all up to date. They're all fine. So, assuming inbox system rules. Do we not have that already? No, we do not have that. Um, so I'm assuming open in terminal, our old friend. So to open in terminal, I clicked on the black area here, then I right clicked, that brought up the Windows PowerShell. And create a rule so this never happens again. So first I need to create a text edit doc. So let's new window. Let's just stay in our lane here. Collapse that. And what are we calling this? System rules. You can go back to sleep, sweetheart. Sorry for all the trouble we put you through. Okay, so file, save as. Okay, text, system underscore rules dot txt. And this belongs, it should no longer be a problem to find the correct folder in here because that's Mem Palace. That belongs in the inbox. I'm gonna have to get some battery, some juice, just a second. Okay. And now we need to copy the insight. Duplicate folders were created due to inconsistent naming. And Paste. Should begin with insert. Okay. Should be getting something like Mem Palace prompts. Something like go back, something, but I don't exactly know what it means at this point. Like it always has greater than forward slash less than bash. Mem Palace space mine space dot. And this is where we might get into another level of hell. Yep. Found exception. So this is like what I did for quite some time last night. Um, I wonder what the issue is going to be. Reply with the results. I mean, with dealing with millions of files, I think it must be worth it to go to all of these precautions. But it gets kind of frustrating. It's like that last bit. Gosh, like it just happened to be yet another file name discrepancy. I mean, imagine what it's like for the actual computer, though. I mean, it's when you're just in the terminal, it's not necessarily suggesting that you go look for it, and just like the AI isn't. You are now on PC PowerShell. Mempalace is not installed here. The error is correct. Type this in PowerShell. Pip install Mempalace. So the term Mempalace is not recognized as the name of a commandlet function, script file, or operable program. So that means there's no like download or data files for it. Check the spelling or the name, or if a path was included, verify that the path is correct and try again. At line 1, character 1 should be plus Mempalace. Not mind, I guess. I don't know, but okay. So install Mempalace. Um, Install this. Go over swimmingly either. Yeah, it's another error. It does not have Python pip available in path. Try this Python version. Still no idea what Python is. Python was not found. Run without arguments to install from the Microsoft Store. Download Python. This is going to be sensing. Download Python for Windows latest version. Important check box. Add Python to path. Okay. Python for Windows latest version. Python Windows Python latest Python. Select 0.4. Okay. Twenty-six point one. Is our tool for installing and managing runtimes. The traditional executable installer will stop being replaced with Python 3.16, and this one's 3.1. To install using WinGet, the command is WinGet install. Oh, this is complicated. Instructions. Now being asked about what was that? WinGet install or Microsoft Store. I mean, I don't know what the hell any of this means. All the time I spent installing this on, well, maybe sometimes who knows? Who knows if we'll be working on it? Understand one action at a time. Click Python 3. Do not choose widget. Do not use Microsoft Store. Okay, so click on Python 3.1.4. Okay, so go back. Perfect. Yeah, that's the case I need instructions at. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you have to always make sure the chat knows step by laborious step because I was instantly looking at a bunch of things that I had no idea about because I still don't know what Python is. I just know I'm using it. Um, okay, press enter. It's easy to get flustered. No, it does not. Someone who hasn't checked the source that they've told you to. It's like somebody saying, go Google this, um, without having actually seen what Google's going to say. And there's a way of communicating that avoids this. But that's one of the big challenges of dealing with chat. And that's also when creating all of these text command runs. Yeah, I already said go slower. Now it's saying and precise. Duh. On that page, scroll down until you see files. Seven. This is just 3 days old. $64-bit. That's more like it. So Windows installer 34-bit, Windows installer 64-bit. Okay. Assuming that needs to go there. Let's just see what it says. Just go along with the plan instead of saying I've downloaded it and install, because then it's going to start thinking I don't need as much help. Not necessarily because I know that I've interrupted or I when the installer window opens, first check this box. Click installer. Installer window opens. Let's check this box. Do you mean that I should click on the installer? Because there are no boxes immediately following download. Add python.exe to path. Opened installer, clicked add python.exe to path. Okay. Start with the online tutorial. PowerShell type, Python version. You're not going away for good. We're going to check you out later. Let's close that downloads window. Let's get back. Python version. So I guess this, yep. Python was not found. Run without arguments to install from the Microsoft Store or disable this shortcut from settings apps. doing this. I mean, I've seen people struggle with stuff who actually know what they're doing. So, c'est la vie, such is life. Okay, so it's just a common Windows issue. We're used to common Windows issues. Python installed, but PowerShell is still using the old path. Close PowerShell completely. Okay. One, two, three, four. Open a new PowerShell window. So, File Explorer, right-clicked on the black area. Click Open in Terminal. And now let's paste. Oh, no, not that. That's the wrong one. Instead, we need the current, hey, the current PowerShell version, Python, the current Python version. That seemed to work. That's 3.144. Okay. 3.14.4. Okay. Okay. Now we try install Mempalace. Collecting Mempalace. Downloading Mempalace 3.1.0. Downloading Chromad B. Oh, okay. Bunch of stuff in there. Okay. Collecting analysis. Collecting annotated system. Downloading typing extensions. Markdown. Downloading Hugging Face. Building wheel for Chroma did not run successfully. Um, Failed to build Chroma install. Let's make a note with that. It's a known Windows dependency issue, not your fault. Palace needs C++ build tools to install one poem component. On browser, go to Visual, reply, opened paged. Okay. So we can close the Python release, and now we're installing C++. Download build tools. Okay. So build tools are now downloading into the C drive. Respond with downloading. Okay. When installer opens, check one, desktop development with C++. So for the installer to open, I'm sure I have to open it. So open the exe file. Yeah. Okay, desktop development with C++. Okay, now I get it. Okay, checked. I much prefer these instructions. It might feel a bit slow if you know what you're doing, but I've had 10 days of hours each day spent on errors. If I knew a little bit more, it would be different. But now I know that I have to just break it down step by step, smaller steps, be precise. Okay, click install. Install. Well, this is 7 GB. It's gonna take a minute. Mm, good idea to stand up a moment. Oh, let's roll around. I'm tired. I don't feel like standing up. Yeah, I got like 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, try to make some order in this room. Oh, beautiful apron. I could hang it up to her. Okay. So done installing. I could really go for like some fried chicken skin. The plus recommends restarting Windows. Ugh. Okay, so I guess this video stops here as I have to restart.